A group of Republican lawmakers just kicked off a statewide campaign to improve safety at the polls. It would require you to show more proof of identification before you cast your vote.
Supporters of the Arizona Voter ID Act need to gather nearly 240,000 signatures by next July to get this on the ballot in 2022. Our political editor, Dennis Welch, is in the newsroom with more on their launch today. Dennis?
Yeah, and if this initiative passes next year, voters will have to take the additional step of providing ID with all mail-in ballots. Voters will also be asked to provide their date of birth along with at least the last 4 digits of their social security number, along with another piece of information such as a driver's license or a state identification number. And this launch did not get off to a good start.
This initiative is an important common sense step to restore voter confidence in election integrity.
Republican State Senator Warren Peterson explaining why he thinks voters need to pass the Arizona Voter ID Act during what turned into a very heated press conference.
So you're here to speak. Are you trying to hijack this?
Yes. Former 2020 Republican candidate for the U.S. Senate Daniel McCarthy showed up and shouted over lawmakers and reporters because he doesn't think the proposed initiative goes far enough.
One day, one vote on
One
camera.
day, one vote. He's got the sign right there.
Hey guys, this looks like another. Will you shut the hell up?
The exchanges show how heated election integrity issues have become within the GOP, even though there is no proof of widespread voter fraud. For example, of the 2.1 million ballots cast in Maricopa County's 2020 general election last year, one case was filed with the Arizona Attorney General's office for potential prosecution, the county confirmed today. Still, Republican lawmakers say this latest ballot initiative and changes to the election system are needed.
There's no evidence there's anything wrong with this system.
Yeah. So I think, and I answered this really with my opening remarks, and that is we have a confidence crisis.
Now, it should be noted that certain voting rights groups such as the Brennan Center and the ACLU warn that adding more hurdles like this could lower turnout when it comes to voting and leave some ballots uncounted. In the newsroom, Dennis Welch, Arizona's Family.